Mm-mm. I feel like it's been a minute since I've been on IG Live. Chill out. Or maybe it hasn't. It's probably been like 2 days. It's the first time I'm seeing y'all since the new year. Hope everyone is feeling good. Hope everyone is optimistic. Otto is optimistic. Starting off the year with some R&B vibes. I got So Look, right? Also starting off the year trying to be somewhat healthy. Green juice and a fucking... What is this? This is a aloe vera, ginger, and orange shot. I'm about to just crush right now. Let's see how... No, Otto, this is not for you. It's not... I mean, it's bad. It's not terrible. It's bad, though. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited for this year. I just know the most about myself than I ever have. So, that's exciting. And, you know, I've just been doing, like, a lot of... just having a lot of epiphanies. Just a year of realizing things. Can you chill? No, but for real, I've been having a lot of epiphanies, like, you know, starting with, like, really listing what my values are for real. You know, what happens when you get into the music business and into the industry, the music business tries to inject you with their values. And they project, you know, the whole industry, and even a lot of the consumers will project onto their values and what they think you should be valuing, whether it's, you know, magazine covers and these numbers, because it becomes very like comparison based, you know. And it wasn't like that when I was just trying to get on. When I was just in the basement making music, I didn't give a fuck about a magazine or this or that. You get into the game though, and you get brainwashed. You feel me? But really, man, when it comes to my career, what I value the most is my freedom, my creativity, and those kind of can go hand in hand. Honest expression is a really, really big one. Honest expression, and my fans and my audience, you know. That's what I value from like a career standpoint. Obviously, I value other stuff outside of that in my personal life, but from a career standpoint, that's really what I'm like rewiring my brain, you know, because that sort of stuff is shit I can control. What is just? It just sounds like someone's dumping buckets of water. Okay. But yeah, that's stuff that I can control, you know. If your values aren't shit you can control, like, you know, if this person fucks with you, you know, if this person shouts you out, if this media outlet fucks you, whatever, like, this person, that shit is entitled as hell, you feel me? It's entitled as hell. And it's just going to piss you off because you can't control that. What I can control, though, is I can control that when I am being creative, that it's an honest expression, you know. I can control my freedom. I can control, my freedom, my honesty of expression. And as long as my values aren't being threatened, then I'm okay. You know, that's why I'm not willing to do or put myself in any situation where my values are going to be threatened. That's why I'm not giving up the freedom I have to drop whatever I want, whenever I want. That's why I couldn't be with a label. granted, when I was with one, they like allowed me to still pretty much operate like freely. But you know, a lot of it's really interesting. I think a lot of artists don't understand what their values are, because a lot of them do complain about, I can't even make what I want or drop when I want. It's like, yeah, but that's what you signed that deal. You know, you gave up that freedom when you signed. You know, so you got to really outline what your values are, and then what if a deal comes across your table and it violates one of your values, then you cannot do the deal. You know, it's that simple. But yeah, I'm excited. Remember, that's the song I've been posting. That's the one I talked about. I made it New Year's Day so I like stayed up till midnight on New Year's Eve, whatever, like, okay, Happy New Year. Went to sleep. Woke up at 5 a.m. and I was laying in my theater. I passed out in the movie theater. And I was like, ooh, do I want to sit here and just binge watch The Witcher? Because I had started The Witcher season 2, and I was like, do I want to do that? Do I want to go into the studio? I was like, ooh, I'm hella comfy, and I could just binge watch it. But I felt hella inspired, so went into the studio 5 a.m. and made this song, Remember. And it's just, like I said, it's just pure, honest expression without any sort of outside bullshit in it, you know? It came from a really, 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 really honest, pure place. So that's why I'm just super excited about it. Not to say that my other stuff doesn't come from an honest, pure place, but that shit just like, it's just a different level. I feel like I'm just like, you know, peeling back the layers and getting back to like my pure soul. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Are you gonna do another book? I don't know. If I feel like it, I gotta like have something. I have to have a concept and some shit to say, you know. But yeah, 2022. We're just, you know, we're dropping the greatest, most pure, honest music of my life. That's what I'm on. You know, I'm only operating from here on out of a place of honest expression. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Let me rephrase that. I can't give a fuck about anything else. I can't give a fuck about anything that isn't in my control. You feel me? I can't. I have to operate. I gotta check these boxes off. Am I free? Yes. Financially, across the board. Is my creativity being threatened? No. Can I create what I want and drop when I want and do what I want? Yes. Am I expressing my true, honest self? Yes. If I do those three things, it's a win. I can't give a fuck about anything other than that. If I do those three things, then it is a success. You feel me? That's all it comes down to. Guru was good. Shout out to Guru, a legend, man. Legend. But yeah, if I do those three things, then like the song is a success, you know? It's really easy to get brainwashed by this industry and social media and think that if your song doesn't go fucking gold or platinum, then it's a failure. It's like, dog, what? That's a crazy metric for success. That's going to cause a lot of depression. The metric for success can't be something that's out of your control. You're going to be depressed. The metric for success has to be shit in your control. Are you a good brother? Are you a good friend? Are you healthy? You know what I'm saying? Like, if those are your metrics for success, shit you can control, you're going to be a lot happier. And I'm talking to myself. Let me look at some questions. Top question is, will you marry me, please? I'm not even sold on marriage, to be honest. I'm just gonna read the comments. Would you collab with Doja? Yeah, I would. If it was like organic and it made sense, absolutely. You know, that's the other thing. I'm not really trying to do collabs unless they're organic and they just make sense. You know, I don't want to just do shit just because it's like. That's the other thing that like the industry does. Is it turns into like GMs in the NBA where it's like, let's put this guy together with this guy and do this and that. And it's like, yeah, but does it even make sense? You know what I mean? Like, does that even make sense? You know, a lot of shit. I think fans can tell when there is commercial intent and lack of honest expression. I think fans can tell. I think fans can tell, like, nah, this looks like a reach. You're just trying to, you're trying really hard to make a big song, to get a big song. And that shit to me isn't tight. Like, Best on Earth went fucking huge, right? And at the time, Bia wasn't the superstar she is right now. You know what I mean? Like, my label was not telling me that I should go get the Bia feature. You know what I mean? Like, that wasn't, she wasn't a hot commodity like that at the time. I did it because she's dope. And it made sense musically because her tone is fire and she can rap. And it's ill. And it's honest expression. You feel me? And I think that's where music should be for me. I'm not going to say for other people. Other people have different values. But for me, that's where I make music from. You know? That's where I try to make music from, is just an honest place. So I'll do any collab that feels honest. That feels like it makes sense, you know? Did you go to school for music production? No, I did not. NFTs. I'm gonna do an NFT. I've been working on one that I feel like good about, but it's not a music NFT. Look, I'll be the first one to say I'm not that educated on NFTs, but I know for me, correct me if I'm wrong, but music for me is about sharing it with as many people as possible. It's not a cash grab. I don't make music to make money. And I feel like I'm not ever going to do a music NFT. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I don't feel like I'm ever going to do a music NFT because who the fuck hears that? Who hears that song, though? Where is it? Who hears it? It's just a cash grab. It's like, okay, cool, sick. Oh, you made a bunch of money. But it's like, if I'm gonna do an NFT, it's not going to be music. I want people to hear my shit. I don't make music to make money. It's not a cash grab for me, you know? I'll do an NFT on some just like, you know, art shit, you feel me? Or whatever, but yeah, like I said, I'm open to like conversation, but that's why NFT music never really made sense to me. Unless you make music for money, then it makes sense. I don't make music for money. I make music to be heard and be heard by as many people as possible. And for my own enjoyment, obviously, but yeah. Smoke one blunt for a second. We want to see you relaxed. What? What? I don't know what that means. Does money equal happiness? It depends on what you value. If you value money a lot, you know, then yeah. But just on I think on a pretty general level, money takes care of a lot of problems that cause unhappiness. You know, if your mom or your parents are unhappy because they can't pay their bills, and, you know, or you have kids and they're unhappy because they didn't get any toys for Christmas, things like you know what I mean? Like, money buys happiness in that sense. And anyone who says it doesn't have money or something. I don't know. I don't get that. Because money obviously can cure problems that cause unhappiness. But yeah, I mean, depends on what you value. Depends on what you value. 2022, I want all of y'all to list out your values. Put them in your notes. List out your values. You know? List out your values, your real values, and make sure that they're values that you can control. You know? Really was like life-changing for me when I did it. I did it, you know, a week ago, a couple days ago, whatever, and it's a just entirely new perspective. You operate from a way different place. You know, you only do things that are in line with your values, and you say no to the things that aren't. It's that simple, you know. And you don't have to project. A lot of times, I think what we as a society do, especially with social media, people like to project their values onto other people. For example, like, oh, because I think that you should make music for money, then everyone who makes music needs to think that it's all about the money. It's like, that's what you think. Stop trying to project your shit onto me, you know? And people get shocked. Like, it is shocking that people on the internet are they come off surprised that someone else has a different opinion, you know? It's like shocking to people when someone has a different opinion. Like when it's just so entitled. Like, how dare you not think about this thing the exact same way I do? What's wrong with you? It's like, God damn, man. Wow. The entitlement is out of control. Out of control. Out of control. Out of control. Can you write and record a song from scratch and show us the process of how you make a song from scratch? All right, I'll tell you why that is terrifying for me, right? Otto, can you relax? Because there's a chance that the creativity is just not hitting, and you know, just it's a dud of a night, you know. So I don't know. I think I've done something like that. It was a song called "One More Chance." I think it was like 2 years ago or last year. I don't know. The years are blurring together at this point. But I did that kind of where I like let y'all in halfway through the song, and I was recording it on live and shit like that. What's your dog's name? Arnold? Absolutely not. Otto, do you hear this? They think you're an Arnold. That is just so disrespectful. His name is Otto. Yeah, I appreciate everyone fucking with Chomp too. That got I got a lot of love, so I'm appreciative of that. That was super tight. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep doing whatever the fuck I want, you know. That's my MO, you know. And I hope, I mean, my fans should know at this point, like, but I can understand why they wouldn't. But for me, I can't speak for other artists. When I drop a song, whatever that song sounds like, that doesn't mean that's the entire new artistic direction for my entire career moving forward. Y'all should know, like, you might get an R&B song today, and tomorrow I might drop "Fuck It, I Do It Myself," and then the next day I might drop some fucking MVP bars, and then losing. Like, y'all should know that by now. It's just vibes. I'm just giving y'all my honest expression. That's it. That's it. I feel like R&B right now. Then I'm going to drop Handsomer. You feel me? Or not. Or not. I made this other shit the other night that's insane. I got 3 that I really, really want to drop. So, this tastes like absolute dog shit. Holy fuck. Is this... I mean, it just got delivered, but it's just like... They show this is... This tastes like they used the bottom of the bag of all these ingredients. Like, it wasn't expired, but it also wasn't the freshest. Kale or celery or spinach. Remember, the meaning of remember. I have a really... For the couple thousand of us that are in here right now, I have such a cool story about the second verse on Remember. So, there's this playlist. I'm going to give y'all like a quick little story. I'll try to keep it quick. There's this playlist on my old laptop that I did like my whole career on up until like Shake the Snow Globe. There's a playlist on there of 10 songs that I made in my dorm room when I was 17, 18, right? This is before I was ever on like a microphone. This is turning the volume on the MacBook speakers all the way down just so I could barely hear it, and recording just with like the built-in mic of the MacBook laptop. And I did like 10 songs in my dorm room. That was the first time I ever heard my voice on a mic, was doing that. And the worst shit. However, and it was really bad because I hadn't found my voice yet. You feel me? I had not found my voice yet. So the execution and delivery it is abysmal, to say the least. But what's it called? There was always this melody on one of those songs that I was fucking obsessed with. There was a verse that I was always obsessed with, a decade later, still. And I just like executed it so poorly back then because I was 17 and I'd never even done anything, right? So I'm making Remember, and I get to the second verse, and just organically, just naturally, I start singing the verse from one of the dorm room songs, right? And I'm like, this is hard as fuck. I'm like, yo, if I do this now and like put all the harmonies and everything, this is actually crazy. And so the second verse of Remember is actually from when I was 17. I switched around a word or two to make it make sense, but it's actually from when I was 17 in my dorm room. Like the melodies, the words, everything. And it's fucking crazy. It was like me, it was like 29-year-old me collabing with 17-year-old me on a song called Remember. It was just like, it was so hard. It's so hard. I'm obsessed with it. That's probably a big reason, why I'm so obsessed with this song. Even the bridge, I even forgot. Even the bridge on Remember. Rare bridge appearance. I rarely do bridges, but even the bridge is from that same song in the dorm room. So it's fucking, it's crazy. It's crazy. I saw P&B's in here. P&B, I fuck with you, bro. I appreciate the shout out too on Bootleg Kev. I saw that interview. And hit me if you ever need anything, man. Get out of that label situation if that's how you feel too. You know? There's always a way. There's always a fucking way. There's always a way. And send me ideas and shit, bro. Your writing is crazy. I always fuck with writers. I fuck with people who can write. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people can sing. Not a lot of people can write. Like, you're a dope writer. You feel me? Oh, he faded? I'm excruciatingly sober. I'm drinking green juice. Why do y'all be thinking I'm faded? I see y'all notice my knuckles. It's not as exciting as you think, but yeah. I will absolutely never show y'all the original Dorm Room song. Are you kidding? It is the cringiest, worst shit ever. My voice was so fucking lame because I'm like 17, like so whack. But the melody writing was phenomenal on this one song. Everything else was actually, I gotta go back and listen to the other ones. Wow, that just gave me a crazy idea. What if I literally repurpose all the old Dorm Room shit as like now, and no one even knows? And it's like, yeah, these are melodies I wrote when I was 17. That's kind of hard. But yeah, y'all will not hear that. It was not good then. It was not good. If it was good then, it would be good now. It was not good then. The melodies were good, the writing was good, but my voice sounded like a 13-year-old who's never been on a mic before. Like, the delivery was so corny and just like... But it was growth, you know? Had to start somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to do the mixtape thing. I swear, you know, I flip and I flop. I flip and I flop. I'm definitely just dropping a shit ton of music, I can tell you that. I'm dropping a shit ton of music. 0307? God damn. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I was in college in 2010. Like, that was when I first heard my voice on like a MacBook mic, and it was horrendous, bro. It was horrendous. Yeah, I hope y'all don't allow other people, industries, companies, family members to project their value system onto you. You know, you got to make sure and define what your values are. You know, I think that's like, it's a really applicable way to start viewing your life from a more healthy lens. Y'all got to do this right here. Otto. Hey, boy. The green juice is OD, I agree. But, like, honestly, hey, relax. Hold on. Both of you. Yeah, it's OD, but I get, like, no green, so I need to fucking be healthier. Okay. Both of y'all chill out. Alright, boy. Okay, watch out. Watch out. Okay. Can y'all behave or nah? Nah, they don't really fight. He's just vocal when they play, but they don't fight. That's why I got him, because they're just like obsessed with each other and just play nonstop all day and wear each other out and then pass out. Wake up, do it again. Russ, if you never blew up, what would you be doing right now? I would be trying to blow up. 100% confidently can say I would be trying to blow up if I hadn't blown up yet. Do you go to therapy? I do. can't look. Y'all are just nuts. Chloe, what are we chewing on right here? What would you be trying to do differently if you hadn't blown up yet? Hard to say. It would depend on a lot of stuff. It would depend on what had worked and what hadn't worked. I'm just reading the comments. How often do you self-reflect? Probably too much, to be honest. That's why I don't like idle time a lot, you know? I don't like it at all, to be honest. Because that's when I start to just overthink, you know? So, I think that's why I make so much music so often, because it, like, immediately cures my anxiety. Because it distracts my brain, you know? I go and make music, and for the most part, my brain gets turned off, and I get to just like, you know, just distract my anxiety, you know? That's what it feels like. And I think that's why I make so much music, like I said, is because my anxiety be running fucking crazy sometimes, you know? How do you make your cover art? That's my boy Foda, Foda. I've known, going on 8 years I've known him now. We just, sometimes he comes up with it completely. He's always the one like making it, but sometimes he sends me his idea, and sometimes I'm like, hey, like for Remember, I told him I wanted this and I want this color, and then he did it, sent it to me. So it's just collaborative. It's me and Foda for like 8 years now. Tim, everybody subscribe to my OnlyFans where I read recipes in front of a fireplace. Holy shit, that's a visual that I don't think anyone needed at all. Holy shit. That's fucking hilarious. Biggest problem. That's a heavy question. I'd love to answer it, but I feel like I can't right now. You seem very natural and holistic. What's your insight on energy in all regards? Do you do energy healings? So my mom is an energy healer. She runs bars. She's very in that world. So I feel like I'm pretty tapped in to that world, of, you know, more than the average person I would think. And I definitely believe it. I definitely buy into it. I think it helps. Yeah, I fuck with it heavy. What's the best thing to do when you get started as an independent artist? To not give up your freedom. For sure. Have you bought any NFTs yet? Yeah, I bought a couple CryptoPunks last January. Around like, yeah, either January or February. I feel like it was January though. That's all though. That's the only NFTs I've bought. 2 CryptoPunks last January. So we'll see how that goes. Did you handpick the other artists on Chomp 2 yourself? Yep. Also, a lot of y'all need to understand that you don't want the fucking climb. You want the summit. That's the realest shit too, that people have to just have the self-talk, you know? Do you want the, like, you have to actually want to do the climb in order to get the results. You feel me? I quote unquote want to have a six pack, right? I want to have a crazy physique. I want it. I want that. That's the summit. That's the result. But am I willing to do the climb for it? Not really. I'm not interested in the struggle of the climb to do that. I'm very interested in the struggle of the climb for my music, for sure. I've been climbing for over a decade, and I'm gonna keep climbing because I love it. You know, a lot of people, I want to be rich. I want to be the biggest artist in the world. I want to have a crazy physique. No, you don't. You don't want it that bad. You don't want it that bad. You want the result, but you are not down to do the climb. You don't want it that bad. Stop lying to yourself. That's it. You got to find something in life that you're down to struggle for, that you want to climb. Like, if being a doctor is the mountain, if being a lawyer is the mountain, if fucking just being the manager at Target is the mountain, if just whatever your mountain is, you got to find a mountain that you actually want to climb, that you're down to climb. People just be acting like they want it. No, you don't. Take some responsibility and accountability for your lack of just self-awareness and keeping it real, you know? You don't want it that bad. And that's fine. Find something else that you do want. Do you ever wish you could go back to living a normal life? Hell no. Hell no, to be honest. I love my life right now. If you were trying to blow up today in 2022, what would you be doing differently than when you did blow up? I think TikTok is the greatest app for discovery that's ever existed, to be honest. Maybe outside of like Vine and YouTube when they were popping and shit. Name me the last artist who blew up on Twitter or Instagram. Exactly. So TikTok, just the way the algorithm is set up, I see it all the time. I scroll on TikTok all day and I see on my For You page an artist who literally has 8 likes on the post and 1 comment. It's like, the fact that TikTok is showing me that is incredible. You know how many artists I've found on TikTok that are incredible? I found more artists on TikTok in the past 6 months than I have on Instagram or Twitter in the past 8 years. Easily. So what would I do differently in 2022? I would be flooding TikTok if I was an artist trying to get on. I'm going to flood TikTok now. Because the climb isn't over. That's the thing. I'm always trying to climb with this music shit because I love it. And it's not even about accolades and awards and numbers and any of that. It's about expressing myself honestly and sharing it with as many people as I possibly can. That's it. And that's the climb. You feel me? I think TikTok gives away too much of your personality. I don't think that, but you're entitled to your opinion. I think if you're not on TikTok, then you have a really skewed perspective of it. Like when I wasn't on TikTok, I was like, why would I get on TikTok? I'm not doing dances. That shit is for 13-year-olds doing dances. It's like, just not true. I just don't know how else to say it. It's not true. There's 50-year-old psychologists on there. There's fucking chefs on there. There's skaters on there. There's fitness people on there of all ages. It's like the creators app. You feel me? It's an app for creators in their content to actually get shared in a much more discoverable way than Instagram Twitter. It's just that simple. Yeah, the wind is blowing crazy. My deck, the way it's like the back of my house, the way it's set up is for whatever reason, it's like a fucking wind tunnel. Like the wind just goes crazy back here. I don't know. It's just the angle of shit. I hear Chloe barking. So hold on. Chloe! She's so defiant. She doesn't come when I call her name, which I love. Chloe! Don't judge me, but yes. I'm leaving my Christmas tree up till fucking July. I don't give a fuck. What are y'all doing in here? This is staying up till July. Here's my epiphany, right? I like how it looks. Lights are festive. Why do lights have to be exclusive to Christmas? This is really just a tree. Why does it have to mean it's Christmas time? I just like the way it looks. So that's what I'll be doing. My mom is disgusted with me in that perspective. But honestly, it stemmed from my laziness. Shocker. And so now, via my laziness, I've justified it and convinced myself of a rationale of why I should stay up. So that's what I've done. Exactly. You see me trying to rationalize why I'm leaving my Christmas tree up, when really it's just laziness. But I do like how it looks. But come on, let's be real. I'm just lazy. See the jacket. Fire. Also, this is super cool. This is a piece of Red Rocks. Literally, like a piece of the mountain. You only get this if you sold it out. I sold this out October 28, 2017. Coming back in May, I believe. Chloe. So yeah, we're going to sell it out again. Get another piece of the rock. Hold on, let me see some of the comments about my absurd rationalization of the Christmas tree staying up. Keep it up in the solid Christmas tree. Okay. Good opinion. Hey, Chloe. Can you tell us about when you met Joey a while back at Kid Supers and like where you were mentally, if you remember? Yeah, that's a good story. That sounds like you read the book, which I appreciate. If you haven't, and I don't know how else you know that. Yeah. So I would go up to New York and just crash at Kid Super Spot for like months and just sleep on his couch in the studio in the basement where there was like no windows, you know what I mean? And just like, I would just sit down there fucking just like, I had 3 spots I would go to. I would go to like the Chinese spot around the corner or the deli. And that was it. Auto. And I would just sit in that basement in that studio and just drink gin and lock myself in there and fucking wake up and it's 6 p.m. and I don't know what the fuck's going on. Anyway, so one of those fucking times where I just like wake up and, you know, Kid Super was lit, knew a lot of people, so there was no telling who would be in his store upstairs at any given moment. So I walk upstairs one of the times where I just like wake up from some sort of drunken stupor and Joey Badass was up there. And they were like I knew that he had known him and whatever, but mentally where I was at. I had like just dropped Willy Wonka, I think, or something like that. It was like springtime 2015, so not a lot of shit was going on. And that was like my first, that was the first real like tangible, successful rapper. Like that was like right there. And I was like, oh shit. Okay, this is doable. Like he's right here, you know? And we went into Kid Super's backyard and played like Keep It Up Soccer. And that was that. I didn't say I do music. I was just like, you know, I was just chilling, you know? But yeah, I fuck with Joey heavy. Heavy. I need you on a track with Nicki like now. I sent Nicki a song, I want to say November, I think, something like that. I sent Nicki a song in November, and she says she likes it a lot. So, we'll see. I'm excited if it happens. If it doesn't, I'm just going to keep trying. But yeah. If she gets on it, it's like, when y'all hear it, it's so perfect. It's so perfect for her to get on, so I hope she gets on it. Chloe. Just reading the comments. How long is your hair? It's too long right now because I missed my hair appointment, so that's why my bun is like fucking way too tall. Way too tall. Come to Brazil. Yeah, I'm trying to come to Brazil this year. This year I'm coming everywhere. You know, God willing, with COVID restrictions and whatever, I'm going everywhere I can. You know. Look at these maniacs. Look at this. No, yeah, you didn't want to get put on blast, did you? Chloe, I really don't want y'all on this rug. Y'all already made the other white rug dirty. You see how you're making this dirty because y'all are outside with the mud? Look at this. And they just cleaned today. You don't give a fuck. That's okay. You don't have to give a fuck. God. Might as well do another house tour. My manager told me MTV Cribs wants me to do... I didn't know that was a thing still. So if that's a thing, I want to do MTV Cribs because that's awesome. When are you taking down the tree? I think never. I think I'm just going to perpetually have up a Christmas tree. And yeah, you know. I think if someone comes over in July and they ask what it is, it's not a Christmas tree. It's a July tree at that point. It's a tree that I find fitting for my house. And it just so happens to resemble a Christmas tree. What I am working on right now is getting a fucking closet, like a huge closet. I gotta like, my whole upstairs is empty. It's just a bunch of empty bedrooms. So there's a really, really like long one that I want to turn into like a fucking huge closet because I buy so many clothes and run out of space, and like I'm a hoarder, and I know I should give them away, and I'm like all charitable things, and I'm a piece of shit. Okay, but yeah, that's why I need a closet. So, what the fuck's on my right eye? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Where'd your wolf shirt come from on the TikTok you recently posted? I forget what brand that was. I think Endless Joy. Endless Joy is the brand. Russ gotta go bald. Absolutely not. Not happening. I don't know. When you looked up, it looked like 2 dark spots on the white part of your eye. Oh, yeah, that's my little eye disease. Had that since I was a baby. It's not a big deal. It's extra pigment. It's on the top too. But yeah, I have to go to like the eye doctor twice a year. They gotta look at like the back of my eye, make sure fucking I don't know, I forget the I have heterochromia, but that's like a different thing. So I forget what disease it's called. But yeah, I've tried to get a handicap sticker for my car. It has not worked out for me. Gonna keep trying. I feel like that's fair, you know? I'm kidding. Don't cancel me. I understand I'm not actually handicapped. Relax. Are you just hanging out? That's exactly what I'm doing. It's exactly what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm doing. Hanging out with my 2 dogs. I made steak. I thought I would come on here and talk to y'all. Now I feel like I'm dragging this a little bit. I feel like we're dragging this conversation. Like the time to say, all right, I'll talk to you later was probably 30 minutes ago. But yeah, I mean, this is it. This is what I'm doing. I'm going to sit on the couch and watch Netflix as soon as I get off this live. And that's where I'll be for probably the next, well, until inspiration hits me. Or not. Until I feel like going into the studio or not, you know. Should be working out today, but I don't know. You know, I don't know. It's an experience that I don't know if I'm ready for right now, you know? So, what shows are you watching? Give me some new shows, all right? I'm trying to watch Shadow and Bone. I don't fuck with it yet. I haven't even finished the first episode. It's hella slow. I don't like shows where they fucking start name dropping a whole bunch of characters. Who is that? I don't know who that is yet. You haven't introduced that character. I don't know who that is. Now I'm trying to keep in my head 8 different characters. Umbrella Academy, seen it. Haven't seen Money Heist. Money Heist looks, I don't know. Is it hard? Seen Ozark. Seen The Blacklist, every single episode. Shadow and Bone is so fucking boring. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sold on it. My brother told me it's good, so I'm at least give it the first episode. Have I seen the originals? No, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. Money Heist. All right. Maybe I'll watch Money Heist. Maybe. Well, that concludes this journey. That concludes that. Yeah, I tend to open the fridge in the hopes that something just magically appears, you know? I know it's in there, I know it's not, but maybe if I open it and close it a couple times, something will happen. Schitt's Creek, seen it, hilarious. The Office, I've seen it like 8 times, hilarious. Otto, tackled Chloe. What else? Kevin Hart show is incredible. Saw that. What I need to see is myself with a tan, because I look, oh my God, man. I look like I'm dying. I look like absolute fucking death. Yep, I've seen Ozark. Seen Squid Games. Otto. All right. Well, I'm about to, I gotta go, you know? I gotta go do nothing, which is something. So I have to go. But yeah, Remember is coming out very soon. Pre-save link is in my bio. 2022 is off to just a beautiful knowledge of self start. Cheers. Talk to y'all later.